The design is in detail. Okay, now watch me. If he don't have to do anything, why do we have to? When it comes to God, we should have to do anything. And what amazed me about the tabernacle is the details and how Moses had to go by the details that he saw up in the mountain Sinai when he was with God. Now around here, we look how they're anchored down. Look now. You can put up a fence in your yard, that thing will start leaning. But look here. Look how straight this is standing. Now I'm giving you some hints on what I'm going to be talking about tonight. Look how firm these pillars are standing. They're standing erect and firm. No pillar is leaning. Now right here, they got them connected and anchored down all around. And it did not matter where they camped at in the wilderness. No matter where they went, that gate had to be facing towards the east. I don't care where they went. That gate had to be facing towards the east. They couldn't face that, pitch that tent. And they could not put this up around the courtyard with the gate back here. Or the gate right here. That gate had to face the east. The east represents the rising of the sun. A new day beginning. The east was where the tribe of Judah camped out in. So Judah represents praise. And you had to come through the gate with praise. So that gate, when people came up to this, to the tabernacle, they could walk. All of them could walk and look, but everybody had to come one way. That's the gate right here. And the gate was held up by 1, 2, 3, 4 pillars right here. There was 4 pillars that was holding this gate up. Right along up in here. If we get a bigger shot, there's 4 pillars. Moses was told how all these pillars was made out of K.E.M wood, of shittim wood. That was indestructible wood. And it was said that this wood was real strong and insect repellent. And very, very strong. And what got me, they said the older it had grain. It was grain wood. But the older the wood got, the more it aged and started turning. But it was virtually indestructible. So these are the 4 pillars that held up the gate. And these right down here, we're going to find out what this is and the purpose for it. But what astounded me more than anything else is that as I did this study, everywhere I turned to study, and I've gone through volumes of books studying this, everywhere I turned in my studies, it was the same thing mentioned, how Christ was represented in this tabernacle. And this is why Moses had to build it exactly as God showed him how. Because Christ was going to come and fulfill what was built in the Old Testament. He will fulfill it. And what get me, God then took everything right here. All of this, now you got to catch this, was combined in one man.
One man.
Did you hear me? I said all of this, 60 pillars, all of this, all of this sacrifice and everything was combined in one man, Jesus Christ. Now, as you see here, because they weren't supposed to have any steps, because when the high priest, the priest went up to minister, they were supposed to step up so high you can look under. You know what I'm saying? And they be exposed. So right here you see a mound of dirt going up to the altar here. A mound of dirt where they will come up. But we see over here the animals lining up to be sacrificed. But what we want to hit tonight is finish off the gate, the 4 pillars. And we want to head tonight, we won't be able to finish towards the tabernacle. That's what we want to head. But we must do it reverently and respectfully. is not a study that you should give to people that are not following and paying attention. Because every problem, every situation, now this is the way I see it. Every problem, every situation, if God could provide for this, now hear what I'm saying. If God provided for all of this, I believe tonight that whatever the need is in our lives, that they can be met. I believe that tonight. And here's the issue. Can we keep this type of faith in a fallen world that's corrupt? Can we keep this type of faith? Can we keep the faith that even if God don't show up when we think he ought to, that we still gonna trust him?